Okay, so hey y'all, back with part 4. Story time. Okay, so I left off. Oh, and thank y'all for the hair compliments. Okay, so I left off at the part where I told y'all my homegirl's mother had called me and basically told me like, child, he wants to unalive you. You need to be all done. So then she got the going in detail about like how that was his plan. He feels like he's angry with me. He feels like a lot of the chaos and ruckus that's been going on in his life and just how he is because of you. When really he was his own demise. He was his own problem, okay? Nevertheless, like I said, when she told me, I was like, you ain't got to worry about me. So she on the phone, she praying for me. I'm crying, she crying, and I'm just like, I'm done. My work day goes on. I go through my work day feeling anxious, feeling scared, feeling sad, feeling mad, going through the motions. He calls me after work. I'm in the car and I'm getting ready to pull off. I get a phone call from him. He like, hey, I'm at the hospital. I need you to come pick me up. Now, if y'all don't remember I think it was in part 2 or part 3 that I was telling y'all he had pseudo seizures. So that's what happened. So I'm like, I'm not picking you up. He's like, why? What do you mean? I said, listen, I'm scared of you. I have a restraining order on you. I don't want anything to do with you. I'm done, okay? He like, all right, fuck you. This gonna be the last time you ever hear from me ever again in life. I lied. The first couple of years I lied and I told people that the last thing I said to him was, okay, I love you. But it wasn't. I simply said, okay, the fuck? And I hung up. Monday night, I go home. All is well. I feel nothing. I hear nothing. All is well. I come home. I cook my daughter something to eat, and we go to sleep. We wake up Tuesday morning. I take her next door. My homegirl, to my next door neighbor, which was my little homegirl, because she was younger than me. She takes my daughter to the bus stop. So she took her to the bus stop for me. I go to work. Tuesday was cool. I got off work early. I go home. Now, usually my cats, they greet me at the door. My cats didn't greet me at the door today, on this day, okay, this Tuesday. Instead, I get this feeling that I need to get out of my house. You need to get out of your house. Run, 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 is what I heard in my head. So what do? I do just that. I call my homegirl who picks my daughter up from the bus stop, and I tell her to let me know the moment my daughter get off the bus stop, because I need to be at the bus stop when she, you know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be a fast exchange so I can get somewhere safe. So, nevertheless, I end up telling her, like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to just pick her up myself. So, I end up going to her school and picking her up. We go to the friend's mom's house, my friend's mom's house, and we stay there for the night, okay? We get up Wednesday morning. Me and my homegirl, we walk outside, and her shed in front of her house is open. That shed was always locked, okay? The shed was always locked. This particular day, it was open. My homegirl is like, somebody was in that shed. He was in that shed, girl. He trying to get in. He trying to find you. He trying to get in. He trying to get in your car. He trying to he just on some bullshit. He's following you. So now what do I get to doing? I get to praying real hard, y'all. Keep me safe. Like, this some bullshit. I can't believe I'm going through this. Keep me safe. All because I don't want to be with him. Keep me safe, y'all. I go to work. Work day was cool. School day was cool for my daughter. I pick her up from school. I go straight to my friend mama house. And this particular day, did I stay at her house? Because I remember that. Oh no, I went home because I was like, he not finna run me away from my house. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am covered from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. The fuck. Wednesday night was cool. Cooked my daughter some dinner. We went to sleep. I find out that Wednesday night was actually cool because he was in the presence of his friend and his brother. He had a court date that day. I don't know how it went, but he had a court date that day, and he decided to spend the night at his brother's house. Shout out to his brother for keeping him that night, because he was not thinking about me. Thursday. We get up Thursday morning. I take my daughter next door. All is well, okay? I go to work and all of that. Fast forward to Thursday evening. I take my daughter to my homegirl's house. She does my daughter's hair, okay? 2 braids to the back. As she is doing my daughter's hair, I instantly get this feeling of like something is off. Something feels eerie. Something feels weird. So Thursday evening, probably around like 8 and going into 9 o'clock, I'm driving home. As I'm driving home, I feel weird. The eerie feeling gets weirder as I get closer to my house. I pull up at my house. Now I get this feeling that somebody is actively watching me, okay? I walk in the house, and I usually used to like place my keys in my kitchen. I had a little countertop on my kitchen between my stove and my refrigerator. There was like a smaller countertop. I used to just throw my keys on there and call it a day. This particular night, something told me to hide my keys. So I hide my keys, sadly. I'm cooking dinner. Usually I blast my music while I'm cooking dinner. Something told me, turn your music down. All ears need to be listening, and you need to be alert as to what's going on around you. I get this feeling to look out my back window because it feels like somebody could possibly be in my backyard. I look out, I don't see anything or anybody. I was fucking with this dude at the time, and I called him, and I'm like, hey, what you doing? I cook catfish tonight. That's your favorite. You should come over. He's like, I didn't have plans on leaving the house, but I'll come, whatever, it's cool. So he came. He calls me, he like, I'm outside, I'm finna get ready and come to the door. I opened the door, and he got his back to the door. That's not like him. That was never like him. I said, what's wrong? He said, it feel like somebody watching me, and he is clutching his glow, okay? Just in case you're wondering, he had a glow because he worked for Brinks at the time, the Brinks truck. I'm like, get in the house. Something ain't right. Get in the house. Something ain't right. So in my head, I'm praying. He eat. We do us. We go to sleep. Wake up the next day. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I walk him outside. I walk into the door. First things first, I checked my locks before I went to sleep. My doors were locked. He checked the doors before we went to sleep. The doors were locked. The doors were unlocked. They were unlocked. So he walks out. And as I'm watching him get in the car, I feel somebody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I thought it was my grandparents' child. I said, I know y'all ain't coming back on no drama. But understand, anytime I felt my grandparents' presence, it has been nothing but soothing. It has been nothing but calm. It has been nothing but happy. It is nothing but like a serenity that comes over me, right? I'm walking up the stairs. I feel it in the back of my head. I go get in the shower. I feel somebody on the side of me like this. Okay? I take a picture of my daughter, and I remember looking at the picture and being like, this picture is going to mean something. Like, I don't know what is, like, this picture going to hold weight. Okay? For the rest of my life, I'm going to look at this picture and be like, dang, I remember this day. Now, keep in mind, this is Friday. This is now Friday. This is the 22nd, okay, of March. I take my daughter next door. And now I'm walking towards my garage. And as I'm walking towards my garage, the eerie feeling gets so much stronger and so much worse. And I'm going to leave it right here because part 5, y'all going to be like, what the fuck?